God, I ain't got no more money. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I knew I was going back on the street. I knew I was gonna be doing drugs again.
It was just something about when he said, I need help. And he just looked at me and I said, I have to help this man.
A long time ago, I used to always pray and say, God, take the taste out of my mouth. You talking about God and it's working. If this woman wouldn't have helped me, I would have died. And no questioning about it. That was a miracle.
That day that I did come across Mr. Anthony, he was barely breathing. He had blood on his pants, and then he had the incisions in his chest. His stomach was swollen up, and I said, what's going on with you?
I had a triple bypass. I didn't have a regular heartbeat, so they went inside of me and burned it out and got my heartbeat back together.
He had a walker that you can sit down on. He shouldn't have even been on it. It was causing his leg to bleed and the incision to bleed. And I said, so where are you staying at? And, just kind of asked him some questions. And he was like, oh, at a hotel all the way. It was far. So I'm just like, oh, how are you getting home? It was just, it went instant into daughter, mommy mode.
So she said, I can help you. I said, you can? Like that. She said, yeah, sure, I can help you. And I like, what? Is this woman serious? Every day she would call me and say, how you doing? I'm like, man, this can't be real. So I got home, she's calling me. I think I got a place for you, you and your wife. And I was like, okay.
I told him, I said, there are some places to go, but you need medical care. We don't need to get you into just a regular shelter. You need somewhere where they have doctors. And he's like, I'm gonna be okay. And I'm, no, you're not gonna be okay. You can barely take 10 steps without stopping. And, just being a man, stubborn, not wanting to hear, oh, I can do it, have that S on his chest, even though he knew.
I was at this store and I got sick. I was trying to get back to the hotel. I said, I can't make it back to the hotel. And she calls.
And I'm like, where are you at? And I hear cars going by. What are you doing? And he's like, I'm trying to make some money. So he's panhandling and it's hot outside on a walker, sliding back and forth, using the legs that you're not supposed to be using to get money to stay at the hotel. And I said, you don't sound well. I'm about to call an ambulance.
I said, no, Tammy, I'll be all right.
I said, you sure? You just don't sound good. You don't sound right.
And I'd be doggone. When I hung up from her, I passed out, blacked out. Lady at the store had to call an ambulance for me.
And I told my coworker, I think I need to go check on him.
Here I am back in the hospital. I get back in the hospital, she's calling. What happened? I'm like, Tammy, I'm sorry. I passed out.
He said, they didn't even look at me. They just looked at the chart. And I said, I'll call you back.
I like, Tammy, wait a minute now,
And he was being treated like a king after that. After he got out, he went back to the hotel. By that time, I had got in touch with John and Sonia from the transitional home, and I found the hotel and talked with the manager, told him who I was, and he said, yes, he needs help. Can you help him? And knocked on the door, and he's laying in the bed, with nothing on but, his incisions and wounds. And I was like, we gonna get you out of here. And they, sure enough.
She got me into this transitional house, and it's great. I mean, it's the best place I wanna be. I don't even go back to the place that I used to go to where the drugs at.
And then the next day I called after he got settled, and he just was even breathing different. And it's a blessing. It's a blessing for me.
It is. It's a blessing for me. She stayed with it. She did all of this work for me. I'd be doggone if I'm gonna get back out there in the street and do drugs. Now I got to do my work. She did her work, now I got to do my work. Now, I feel like I've been off of drugs for 10 years. I mean, I'm thinking right, my head's going right, I'm walking better, and and she's still right there. Every day, how you doing? You're talking better? I says, Tammy, you just don't know. And I'm happy. And that's the most important thing, just being happy. There's people that's homeless that need places like this.
To me, it means family. And because we are a family and because we want to work so well together as a family, as this business, it extends outside of this business. We never meet a stranger, even though it might be a new face. Everybody just kind of, it's a smile and it's positive words, and it goes out to the people that we serve. Our main goal is to make sure that you do get a COVID test, and if you're interested in getting vaccinated, we do have different places that you can go get vaccinated for free. And if you are homeless or you're in fear of being homeless, if you have children, just different things. If you're in a hardship time, please just reach out to us. There are so programs that we can get you involved in as far as rental assistance to get your rent paid, to be able to help you and your family stay where you are living. So just contact us and we can help you.
This woman did everything for me, and I knew that was God telling me, I'm gonna keep you here for a little while longer.